Electrolysis is decomposition of an ionic compound when molten or in aqueous solution by the passage of an electric current. Light bulb to see whether there is electricity. Wires contain free-moving electrons. Electrolyte contain ions. Electrodes contain electrons. Electrodes are carbon, graphite and platinum. 3 conditions of electrode. First, inert. Second, free-moving ions to conduct electricity. Third, cheaper. Electrodes is a rod that allows electric current to pass through. Electrolyte is a molten or aqueous solution that conducts electricity. Bromine gas or bubbles of reddish-brown gas released. Sodium is gray-silvery metal deposits. Chlorine is bubbles of greenish-yellow gas produced. Lead is gray metal deposits. Hydrogen is bubbles of colorless gas produced. Oxygen is bubbles of colorless gas. Copper metal is reddish-brown solid deposited. Impure copper at anode electrode dissolves in solution and becomes smaller. Pure copper at cathode is red metal deposits on the electrode so it become thicker. Selective discharge of anions. Sulfate ions, nitrate ions, chloride ions, bromide ions, iodide ions, hydroxide ions. Above hydroxide will NKT be discharged. NaOH left in solution will be alkaline, so red litmus paper change to blue. Why hydrogen chosen instead of others? Hydrogen ions are discharged in preference to ions of metals above hydrogen in reactivity series. Hydrochloric acid left in copper sulfate solution. Litmus paper turn to red. Z-copper solution turn colorless because all acids are colorless. Electrolyte become concentrated because water has been used. Water is used up. Hydrogen H and hydrogen oxide O react at electrode. 2 things to make solid. Sodium chloride conduct electricity. Dissolve in water. Melt it. Why aqueous sodium chloride conducts electricity but not solid? Aqueous solution has free-moving ions while ions are not free to move in solid. Intensity of blue color does not change because there is no net loss of copper ions from CuSO4 solution. Copper is still blue after experiment, no loss of copper occurs. Explain why masses of the 2 copper electrodes change. At anode, the mass of electrode become thinner because cooler metal dissolves to form copper ions. At cathode, the mass of electrode become thicker because copper ions deposited as copper metal. Why electroplate? Prevent corrosion. Improve appearance. Process electroplating a spoon with silver. Connect a silver rod to the positive end of battery using copper wires. Clean the surface of the spoon with sandpaper to allow silver to stick evenly. Put the spoon in a beaker containing silver nitrate solution. Connect the spoon to the negative end of battery. Rotate the spoon during electroplating to cover it evenly. How the key would be washed and dried. Washed with distilled water, dried it in an oven. Bulb lights up when circuit switched on. If the experiment didn't work, try reverse the connection to the battery. Hydrogen fuel cell reaction is highly exothermic. Advantages of fuel cells. No harmful products, water is the only product, no greenhouse gases. Efficiency and produce more energy per gram of fuel burnt. Renewable energy as it can be obtained from electrolysis of water. Disadvantages of fuel cells. High-cost electrodes and membrane are expensive. Manufacturing the fuel cells involves production of toxic byproducts. Hydrogen needed is manufactured from fossil fuels which are non-renewable. Hydrogen is very light and need larger storage. Hydrogen is highly flammable and explosive. Precaution: wear fire extinguisher.